Hey guys, Dan Eckhart with Straight Line Construction, and welcome to the Pinnacle Park remodel. Can't wait to show you around. This remodel came with plenty of challenges and opportunities. We didn't just remodel, we rebuilt. From top to bottom, the roof, the electric, the plumbing, the AC, drywall, paint, fancy trim carpentry, crown molding. We were able to show off all of our many talents. We moved kitchens, we added bathrooms, we completely transformed the exterior footprint. So when someone invites us to their property, whether they already own it or they're purchasing it, they have a vision. And sometimes they can't completely see or know how it's going to get there. And that's a struggle. They say, well, I'm very visual, or I can't imagine this house would look like this. And they're generally looking at something on Pinterest or something they saw on TV, or maybe an image they saw on the internet. And what ends up happening is they just can't see it getting from where it is now to what it can become. And we love those opportunities. To the customer, it's a challenge. To us, it's an opportunity. And we use many different things, 3D softwares, floor plan redesigns. We try to show them the vision before it happens and then walk them through the step-by-step process. Once they've agreed to the computer image and they see that it does have the potential, we then sit down in our showroom where they can hand select all the finishes that meet their needs, their desires, so that picture they see on that computer screen can come to life just like you see behind me. What a lot of people don't know is Straight Line Construction doesn't just remodel kitchens and baths. We do equestrian properties as well. And when it comes to remodeling equestrian properties, there's so many more questions that we need to ask to make sure that we fulfill the client's needs. Everything from, do you need a round pen? Where are you going to put your arena? Do we need an observation deck? How large are your trailers? Where are those going to be turned around? Equipment storage, paddock sizes. The list goes on and on and on. And it's important that we ask these questions and we clearly understand the client's needs so that we can fulfill those needs. It's not just what you think you need, but also what you may need in the future. We want to understand the entire plan so that when the project is done, it farly exceeds your expectations. When the average person thinks about barns, they just figure horse stalls, an aisleway, and that's about it. We ask some seriously tough questions, like where do you want a wash rack, tack rooms, feed rooms, and making sure that the horse is comfortable in both client extremes. It gets really hot in Florida. We need to make sure that we have proper fans and proper ventilation. In winters, we do see some temperatures drop below freezing. We want to make sure that this barn can accommodate both seasons and your horses are comfortable year-round. On most equestrian properties, the living quarters attached to the barn is an afterthought. We had the opportunity here to put a little bit more thought and a little bit more planning and make even the living quarters attached to the barn impressive. And even better, it was done for a reasonable budget. Let me show you around. Here we're coming into the tack room. Air conditioned to make sure your tack stays conditioned all year round. We've got a bathroom for staff and guests. And a tack room is not complete without a laundry room. Laundry room is going to be important for washing all of our equestrian items like our saddle pads and other things of that nature. It's imperative that that stuff is not mixed with our everyday wear. And so in this barn apartment, we've got 2 laundry rooms, one in the tack room and one on the entry. Come on, follow me. Right off the tack room, we've got the downstairs living quarters. We've got 2 bedrooms and a kitchen. Around the corner, we have a laundry room and an extra large pantry for all of our storage. Yes, we are in the living quarters of a barn, something that is usually neglected. But here we took our time, planned accordingly, and got it done on budget. Come on upstairs and I'll show you what else we have in store for you. Whether you have guests coming to stay for the season or staff living on property, it's imperative that we keep them comfortable. Upstairs in this living quarters on this barn, we've got 2 bedrooms, one to the left and right. We have a bathroom and an observation deck. This observation deck is right off of our living quarters on our barn, and it makes it really amazing to come out in the morning and have your cup of coffee or watch the riders ride in the afternoon, get to enjoy the sunsets. Whatever your desires, we can make it happen.